I don't think I have any regrets. As far no, I don't have any regrets. I'm having fun. Oh, my bad. Shout out my brother Planetary P, aka JL Jupiter.
Perhaps my rap mind is not for mankind to discuss. Shoot the lights out and watch the Sandman turn to dust. Fraudulent niggas is running. I tuck the sun in the galactic, and the stellar wars is coming. I'm the
Pryme nigga, New Trees, producer, founding member, also a writer, story writer, working on a few projects of all sorts.
Tell them where you're from.
Oh, of course, I'm repping Camden, New Jersey, P-Town, CMD, Polak, for those that don't know what P-Town is. The upcoming project, Against the Cloak of the Cosmos. The title was inspired right out of a page, a line out of my wife's poetry. Shout out to Q. She's a dope poet. I have to keep reminding her of that. Like, she's a poet and don't know it. I hate to sound like a cliche. I had to throw that in there, but she's like dope, like for real. And that was like 2 years ago. Like, she wrote that. It really goes fiery perfection against the cloak of the cosmos. I couldn't fit all that because the title's too long, but fiery perfection is like showing the light. You know what I'm saying? So basically, bringing the light to the dark. You know what I mean? If you basically had, if our life was a room. And and most of the time you in life and you're in the darkness, it's that one time you can light that light bulb and see what's going on, all the devils around you in the light, and then it go out. That's what, this album's about. Shining light, if just for a moment, you can see what's around you, good and bad, in that room that you in, or in that life, in that situation that you in. I'm trying to illuminate that. The album has a life of its own. Yeah, well, the type of hip-hop that I do is I would consider a retro futuristic, meaning it's of the 90s, because that's what raised me, 90s, even though I've, listened to a lot of 80s as well, but as far as hip hop, lyricism, all that 90s is definitely my golden era. But I was always into futuristic things, sci-fi, comic books, anything of that nature. I try to combine the two. So I guess my style will be retro futuristic, sci-fi, comic book rap with a little touch of like some ethereal in there, you know what I'm saying? So, and do I get criticized for it? I don't think personally, I don't think anybody has approached me or said anything criticizing me personally, but I think when anybody has some music of some substance, it may sometimes go a little too far, or we type of artists of my caliber or our caliber tend to go a little too far in details, because I guess it's too much for the mind to handle at one time, because I don't like to be straight. I don't like to rhyme straight. It's too easy to rhyme straight forward to me. I like to do metaphors and all that, and I know we got cats, right out the street that'll rhyme like that. There's no problem. I'm a fan of that. But me personally, that's not my style. Lyrically Fit. Shout out Jay Grady. Shout out THE. Shout out DJ Soulbuck. Shout out Tasty Stacy. We gonna be there. New Trees. I'm gonna do a couple joints off my album. And the show is May 29th. It's gonna be at the Trocadero over on Art Street. You know what?
If you had to guess what were they fighting over, what do you think it would be?
I honestly, I watched it over and over again, and the only conclusion I came to for a sister to go off on a man like that, something physical took place, I would say, between J and B. And she caught wind of that. Just the way she reacted. She just, no hesitation. She was on him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but that would be my guess. Because it just didn't make sense if you watch the footage for her to just be like wilding out, swinging. Even if you were to exchange words, you just going to keep exchanging words. You ain't going to throw hands. So in my mind, I think something physical took place. She saw that and went off. So that's my guess.
What would you have done, man? Would you really play rough like Jay?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's weird because I'm not gonna hit no woman. I was raised not to hit any. I'm not.
He did pretty well. Like, he didn't swing back.
No, but again, he might have already hit somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's messed up? Like, that's why. See, I don't want to accuse nobody, but yes, he played it off very well with that situation. We didn't see the other what happened before that. What led to that. We didn't see that. So, man. I mean, I'm a Nas fan. I mean, I'm a Jay fan too. But when Nas dropped that Ether joint, man, the sky opened up. I'm sorry, I gotta go with Nas on that one, man. Even though Jay's forever slick with the lines, man, he's razor sharp. But when Nas dropped that Ether joint, that was it, man, for me. Cloak of the Cosmos is dropping Thursday. Check that joint's gonna be crazy. Again, like I said, the album has a life of its own. It's gonna be on hotnewhiphop.com. It's gonna be on I keep saying thatpiff.com. It's gonna be on those two sites. And if you see me, happen to see me, I'm gonna have them on me as well for a small donation. But on those two sites, it's gonna be a free download. Shout out my family, my wife, Q, mom and pops, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, my aunt-in-law, brothers, sisters, my new tree brothers. You know what I mean? I should have said first and foremost, God. If I missed anybody, sorry, but shout out to everybody.
Ain't no retirement for my situation, so I'm stepping in the ring, swinging no matter who I'm facing. I lay it all on the line and look the universe square in the eye. Yes, sir, about to make that move to be heroic, legendary. I'm so overdue. If this is what it feels like when lightning strikes, may it illuminate my soul as I journey.